Hello and welcome to Afternoon Tea with Karen. A few weeks ago, I started doing a video on childcare, care, education, or a unionised workforce, and then the shit hit the fan.
Each week, more than 1 million Australian families benefit from government childcare subsidies that wipe out a significant portion of the cost of care.
A growing number of parents are missing out on the rebates because they don't want their children to go to childcare centres, preferring the care of a nanny or family member at home.
4-year-old friends Summer and Elsie don't mind when their parents go to work
Mama, look at this!
because they think they've got the next best thing.
I love to play with my nanny.
Both their mums have hired nannies after finding childcare centres didn't work for them.
She would cling to my neck and scream every time we dropped her off. She never had the chance to create a relationship with a carer or an educator because they had such a high changeover, and she was always sick, so we took her out.
And they haven't looked back. But while it's been an effective solution, it hasn't been a cost-effective one because nannies don't qualify for childcare rebates.
There are families from all walks of life who are left out of the current subsidised childcare system.
Under that system, parents with a combined income of between $85,000 and $535,000 are entitled to a rebate of up to 90% of childcare fees, but only for care in traditional centres. These mums have banded together to change that, petitioning the government to expand subsidies so parents can pay nannies, au pairs and even grandparents instead.
We have to give parents that trust and ability to make the decision of who's best to look after their kids.
And their case just got stronger.
First tonight, a childcare worker has been uncovered as an alleged serial predator.
Police identifying more centres linked to accused pedophile Joshua Brown.
Shocking new allegations of another male childcare worker who has been charged with child abuse offences.
A series of scandals in childcare centres, allegations of assault, abuse, child exploitation videos and photos, pushing parents away from centres.
No, I wouldn't use a childcare again.
And towards private in-home care.
I've definitely seen a lot more requests for nannies.
Where parents can personally vet the people who look after their kids.
Blue card, first aid, police check, references. I also have that personal connection with people as well. I meet them, I'm in their home for a while before we're left alone.
I had the power to undertake personalised checks on the nannies who we were interviewing. I trust her with the most important people in my life.
In response to the horrific allegations, the federal government has committed to sweeping childcare reform. These women want a review of fees and rebates to be part of it.
People are already making this decision. They're already engaging people privately because they can't or don't want to use childcare. This isn't about rich people with nannies, right? This is about everyday families having choice.
The opposition's open to it.
If that is the best arrangement for a family, if they feel safest, then that's a choice I think we should be looking at ways to support.
But the minister responsible isn't, saying the childcare subsidy is intended to subsidise the cost of quality early education and care provided by professional educators and teachers.
It feels a bit unfair. If I was to put my daughters back into childcare tomorrow, they would receive this subsidy from the government. We're not asking for more money than we're already entitled to, and we're not asking for more of a subsidy than we're already entitled to.
They're not giving up the fight, and with more than 11,000 signatures on the petition...
You want to do some clapping? Clapping!
There are plenty of people cheering them on.
Clapping!
Firstly, that is heaps better than the project. So, education and care. They still differentiate education and care. They're not combined as yet. Now, fun with documents. A brief history of Commonwealth government involvement in early childhood education and care. And over in the right-hand column, stuff happened. This created the care and education split that continues in many forms to this day. In 1972, as part of broader societal changes around the role of women in society and the workforce, the Commonwealth passed the Childcare Act and took the lead in childcare policy. Affordability and funding. In the early 1980s, as part of the accord agreed between the Commonwealth Government and the Australian Council of Trade Unions, in 1986, the funding approach changed with funding linked to enrolments rather than wage costs. In 2013, the Commonwealth directed the Productivity Commission to inquire into childcare and early childhood learning, with its final report released in 2015. In 2014, dependent spouse tax offset was cancelled and the calculator was decommissioned. So there are 18 pages if you would like to pause and read. So the argument would need to be made that there is a difference between care and education that can be measured. Children under 3 do not need education, perhaps so much as care, etc., etc. Page 10, preschool programs. So the government can be training our children from 6 weeks old till they're 16 and can vote and then look at YouTube all at the same time. There's some charts. And Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander children, not First Nations children. And this is only back in 2023. And that will do. I think I have sorted out my audio problem. When OBS updated, yeah, all the mixer stuff reset. And I don't check my videos and didn't notice. So thanks for letting me know. See you later. Bye.